Hello everyone, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build video. I hope you're all are doing good. I myself am doing alright, pretty much alright. But today we're going to be building a house in Del Sol Valley, and I don't think I've built on this lot before. It is a humongous lot and it really scared me when I tried to build something on it, but I ended up building a rising artist's house, and it belongs to a group of artists who are like, I guess, rising in terms of the famous thingy, what do you call it, recognition in Del Sol Valley. And this is a pretty big house. Although it's a pretty big house, it only has one floor, so that's why it's pretty big. Otherwise, I really hope that you guys will enjoy this build. If you like this build and you want to download it on the gallery, you can do so under my ID, which is simmerkhai. And for the tray files, I won't be providing tray files anymore unless if someone reaches out to me personally and asked for the tray files for a specific build. So if you want to do that, let me know in the comments, or you can also email me, and you can find my email in the about section of my channel. Anyways, this build was pretty much hard to do, I think, because it's so big and wide. But I think in the end it turns out very nice. And there are like 3 bedrooms that can fit 2 Sims in each bedroom. So basically, you can fit in 2, 4, 6 Sims in this house. But my intention to build this house is for a group of youngsters who are working in the entertainment industry, and there's only like 3 of them, so they live together and sort of rent this house together. I think, although I don't think that you can rent house in The Sims, you can definitely rent house in The Sims 2, but I'm not sure if you can rent houses in like The Sims 3, but I don't think you can rent houses in The Sims 4. But I think it will be a good feature if they wanted to include it, because it's a really nice feature. And also maybe you can like do some gameplay with roommates that pay the rent together or something. Either way, the style that I was going for this house was pretty much, I guess, modern Mediterranean. I'm not too sure what it is actually, but it's along the lines of that. And I think I like the end product, or whatever you want to call it. But I really hope that you guys will like it too. If you like this build, let me know in the comments what you think about the build. Is nice, I guess, because I would really like to know. Anyways, I think content on my channel has also been quite slow. It's because I've been working, and also I cannot really find myself some time to build in The Sims. But I'm really hoping that I can like produce content as much as possible. And I also want to ensure that the content that I produce is very, I guess, in terms of quality, it's good quality. I don't want to focus on quantity that much. But yeah, so if the content on this channel is slow, I'm really sorry about that. Although it's slow, but I do stream weekly and very, very often. So if you want to check out my Twitch page, it is also linked down in the description box below. Anyways, for the floor plan of this house, it ends up being pretty simple and nice. And I think I included like a bunch of stuff that is related to artists and also trophies and stuff. And I think I also put in a structure or a sculpture in the middle of the house. So it is something different, because I was picturing that this belongs to probably someone in the industry who rents out their house to a group of youngsters who are thriving in that industry as well, and they're rising together to get some fame. But yeah, I was picturing that kind of idea. I'm sorry also if my voice sounds a bit raspy. It's because I just had dinner, and for dinner I had spicy noodles, so I think it affected my throat somehow. Anyways, talking about this house, yeah, like I said, I pictured that this belonged to someone who is in the entertainment industry, and they rented out this house to a group of youngsters who are looking into that career path as well. And over here we're doing the exterior as well as landscaping. I decided to go with very minimal landscaping, but I also wanted to make it as nice as possible, so I included a bunch of stuff like from the high school years pack, which are the crawling veins on the windows or the walls. Also the fence that I use for the I guess front and back part of the house, I think that is from vampires. I don't remember, to be honest, but it's my first time using them, and I think that they're pretty nice. Like, if you look back at it, like, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice fencing thing, but I cannot really picture it like being used like on another like non-vampirific build, because it belongs to the vampires pack, so like it is like just, I guess, follows that style. Anyways, we're gonna be moving into the interior now, and we're gonna be doing the kitchen, which ends up being pretty nice. I really like the kitchen. I tried to experiment by changing the wallpapers and seeing what those look like, but in the end I decided to use the ones that are from the Jungle Adventure pack. I really like them, and I think that it gives off this aesthetic that is very rustic, except that it's more towards the Mediterranean vibes, if you know what I mean. And I also included a bunch of clutter from the high school years pack, also a bunch of other clutter like a shelving unit from the Get to Work pack. Also, dine out, there isn't really much clutter, I think, in this kitchen. I didn't really want to clutter the kitchen up too much, but in the end, it looks like it's a pretty normal kitchen, if you ask me. Also, this kitchen has an island in the center, which you can see over there downwards. Yep, this part. I also used the bar stools that are from the Desert Luxe kit. I really like how they look like, so I decided to use them in this kitchen. Also, I placed these shelving units from the Get to Work pack, I think, and I just cluttered it up a bit. Like I said, not too much on the clutter, just a little bit here and there, but it ends up being pretty nice, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it for the kitchen. For the floor plan, I think it was pretty easy to do, even though it took up some time, because the space, as you can see, is huge. So like, I didn't really know how to like distribute it, I guess, but in the end it all worked out fine, thankfully. And yeah, I really like the floor plan. The floor plan is good, but I think it can be improved, because a lot of the space that I did during doing the floor plan, for example the living room, it ended up being pretty huge. There was a lot of extra space in the living room that you will see after this, but I tried to make it as looking livable as possible, even though I wasn't really sure like what kind of furniture I wanted to include, especially for the living room, because it's huge. But in the end, I think it worked out really nicely, and yeah, everything's cohesive, I think. And then we're gonna be moving on to the living room over here, and this is my first time using the plant that is from the Paranormal pack. I've always wanted to use that plant, to be honest, but I just couldn't find the right build to put it in, because it takes up like 4 grids, and if you want to use it, I think you have to size it down if you want to use it in like smaller homes. But fortunately, this living room is huge, guys, so I decided to just keep it on the original size and use it together with this living room. I think it worked out pretty nicely. And oh yeah, I remember I switched that plant with the one that is from the kit, I think Desert Oasis, I am not too sure, but it is that banana leaf looking plant over there. Actually, I don't think that's from Desert Oasis, Courtyard Oasis. But I think it's from Movie Night? I am not too sure. Anyways, I also did include the small bush in the pot that is from the Spa Day pack, I think. It is my first time using it. And yeah, I think it looked nice with the living room together, since the living room looks quite luxurious, right? So I decided to just put it in there and just like make it, I guess, filled it up a bit because like I said, the living room ends up being pretty huge, so I didn't really know what kind of items I wanted to use for the living room. But the living room also has the basic necessities like sofas, and this is the second time I think me using this sofa that is detachable from the DHD pack, I think. And yeah, it looks really nice because the space is big, so I guess that's a good thing about having big spaces in your homes, in your Sims homes, is that you can definitely use that sofa that came with the DHD pack, which is pretty big and space consuming if you were to join it up together piece by piece, but I'm pretty glad that it worked out for this build. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to the master bedroom. Actually, I don't know which one is the master bedroom because all of the bedrooms can fit 2 Sims. So I was picturing like master bedrooms should fit 2 Sims maximum. Oh wait, actually this is the master bedroom because the other 2 rooms don't have like an ensuite. Yep. Okay, so this is the master bedroom, and I pictured that the Sim that has this room is very into like the influencer lifestyle, and so I did put this table that came with the Get Famous pack, and I pictured that he or she or they love vlogging, so they have this setup over here, but the room is not as decorated as the other rooms. It is very plain and simple and not much of like what you picture an influencer's bedroom to be, for example fairy lights, posters and stuff, even though I put in that mirror from the werewolves pack, which is gorgeous. I really love that mirror and that painting from I think Seasons, but like I said, it doesn't end up being as nicely decorated as the other rooms. It's just a simple master bedroom that belongs to a Sim who is very into the influencer lifestyle. And then over here I think is going to be the ensuite for the same master bedroom that we were talking about just now. It ends up being pretty simple. I did include a bathtub instead of a shower, because I pictured that it's a very luxurious room for a very luxurious lifestyle Sim. So I decided to just put in a bathtub from the Seasons pack, and then over here I was just placing the curtains that came with the Desert Lux kit. I think from now on I will be using those curtains instead of other curtains because they're that nice. So I think the Sims team did a very good job doing this curtain because it's sheer, first of all, and second, like it is different from the other curtains that you see, and like it's sheer but it's very normal looking, and you can practically fit it in any type of build you want. If you didn't get the Desert Lux kit, I believe it is still available for free until the 17th of October, which is like 17 or 20 days. Yeah, 20 days from now, by the time this video is up. So I do recommend it if you want to get it, and it's for free until 17th of October. So I think it's a good opportunity if you want to download this Desert Lux kit. Anyways, over here is going to be one of the other bedrooms which belongs to a Sim that I picture is very into like artist stuff, like painting, photography. I think I talked like over the other bedroom, but the other bedroom belongs to a guy Sim, and that guy's into like producing music, so I decided to put in like musical stuff in there. I forgot what I put. I think I put the DJ mixing booth in the other room, but this room belongs to the artistic Sim. And I pictured that they are very into painting and photography and just very bright colors as well. That's why I did like this whole yellow color scheme, and tried to make it as youthful as possible, since I pictured that an artist is very like in my like observation, they're very like artistic, so they have like also like a very youthful lifestyle. and I kind of wish I had that lifestyle, but no honey, I don't. And then over there I did the bathroom just now. But anyways, that will be the end for the video. I really hope that you guys will enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I really hope that you guys have a good day or night or weekend wherever you are, and I hope to talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!